Nowadays, technology is all around us. Whether you're on your phone, tablet, computer, or watching television, technology is what makes it possible for me to deliver this message. However, this technological era also comes with its sheer amount of distractions. Today, everything is designed to capture your attention. Nonetheless, technology is a great tool. In this video, I will use it to give you a brief summary of Cal Newport's book, Deep Work. This is a wonderful book, full of practical advice, coherent arguments, and valuable strategies that will help you focus on any line of work you are doing. Whether you want to achieve the best results for school, develop a successful business, increase your personal value inside your company, or effectively carry out any project that needs your attention, this video will help you polish your productivity skills and help you move on towards a life that is focused on deep, satisfying, and meaningful work. There are two models to focus your working skills. On one hand, we have deep work, and on the other, superficial work. These two models are opposites. The second one relates to a life without much effort, where you constantly are diverted by any distraction presented upon you. The first one, on the other side, allows you to achieve your goals more effectively, raising your quality of life. Before going deep into these strategies, there is an important concept you need to understand: residual attention. This concept means that every time we change activity, part of our attention remains focused on the previous activity. This makes deep work impossible because the intensity of concentration decreases each time we make a change in our work activities. Residual attention is one of the main reasons why working deeply and in a focused way for long periods of time has so many benefits for our productivity. Think of it this way: you start your day with 10 concentration blocks. Every time you start an activity that requires you to be focused, you invest one concentration block. Now, every time you switch activities, your attention is reduced because you have less concentration blocks. This means that when you get distracted by social networks, video games, or surfing online, you risk losing concentration that you won't be able to recover during the rest of the day. Therefore, if you are looking for an action plan that will help you achieve a high level of performance and reach your goals faster, you need to start working for long periods of time, fully concentrated and focused on a single task, avoiding any kind of distraction. This will be the gateway to developing the ability of deep work. Now that you have begun to understand the incredible value of this book, it's time to put the teachings into practice. Rule number 1: work deeply. Even though we know its benefits, not everyone is ready to commit to applying deep work. There are 3 main reasons for us to want to avoid this. It takes a lot of effort to get started. Our environment promotes quick entertainment, fun, and the easy life. We have a limited amount of personal commitment. Once we acknowledge these difficulties, we can begin to create a plan to overcome them. Very consciously, create daily routines and practices that will help you stay on track to achieve your goals. Keep in mind that there are times where you will want to distract yourself. So, consider giving yourself time to use the internet in your phone. But set a limited amount of time for these distractions, and when the time is up, get back to deep work. This will allow you to achieve extended periods of deep working without the temptation to be distracted. There is an app called Forest that, through virtual trees, will allow you to best control the access to your phone and keep you away from it for longer periods for you to focus on deep work. Rule number 2: open the doors to boredom. Our attention is like a muscle. Great athletes take care of their bodies even when they are not training. In the same manner, you have to work on your concentration, even when you're not in the middle of a deep, focused work session. Boredom affects us all. When there is nothing exciting going on around us, we start to get bored. Faced with this situation, our first impulse is to look for a distraction that will allow us to tolerate those moments of boredom. However, this is the main trap against developing our concentration. If you fall into distractions when experiencing the least amount of boredom, you are preventing your attention from strengthening to withstand the intensity of deep work. In fact, you are doing something much worse. Every time you give in to distractions, you're reprogramming your brain to seek out distractors. In other words, it will be easier for you to get distracted over and over again. And when you try to concentrate for longer periods of time, your mind will not be able to withstand the intensity. Faced with this situation, There is a simple piece of advice that the author gives us. Embrace boredom. It's as simple as that. Avoid checking your phone at every chance you get. Stop compulsively looking at your messages. And instead, learn to be in the present. Get used to embracing the things that are going on around you, instead of looking for an easy escape to deal with your boredom. But let's not forget that leisure time is necessary to fill your capacity for concentration. So look for activities that will relax your attention. Go for a walk. Listen to music. Have a refreshing chat with a friend. In general, look for activities that give you a peace of mind and help you recover. Rule number 3. Stay away from social networks. Do you want to know what it means to live superficially? Just take a look into social networks. Networking can be a great benefit for your business, to share significant events in your life, or to connect with people who are thousands of miles away. However, we don't really use it that way. Those small benefits are often overweighted by thousands of posts, messages, and ads that bring absolutely no value to your life and in the end, only absorb a massive amount of your time. You can't really commit to deep work if you constantly feel the urge to jump into your favorite social network and spend hours consuming irrelevant information. The author proposes an extreme exercise to begin with. Without disabling or deleting the app of your favorite social network, consciously try to stay away from it for 30 days. After the 30 days have passed, analyze the results. Was it impossible to keep away from it? Did it cause you great pain to leave it? Did anyone care that you were not connected during those 30 days? This detoxification process will help you realize that the world does not end when you leave the apps that make you waste your time. Remember, technology can be a great ally or a terrible enemy. Rule number 4. Eliminate the superficial. Superficial people are the ones who seem busy at all times, but they are not really accomplishing anything. Superficial work is everything that does not require intense concentration, answering calls and messages, having unnecessary meetings, etc. All of this limits your ability to fully engage into deep work. This whole process is founded upon you adopting an attitude that allows you to work less time and achieve better results. But for this to work, you must identify which are the superficial tasks that are consuming your time. Don't forget that we only have a limited amount of minutes each day, so invest them wisely. Schedule your day on an hourly basis to have a better control of your activities. The goal is to not keep you perfectly aligned with this schedule, but to start paying more attention on how you are spending your time. With this, you will be able to make better decisions and apply productivity strategies to enter a more focused work mode. We live in a time in a society where we are constantly being bombed by superficial information, specifically designed to attract us at all costs. This is where deep work becomes a precious tool we need to work, improve, and invest in, so we can use it against all these outside agents. Deep work is the ability of the 21st century. I can assure that this is incredibly positive because not only will your work time be very profitable, but you will also be stretching your free time. And don't forget that you will be ahead of the people who cannot commit to concentration. Michael Jackson did say, "Work like there's no tomorrow. Train and strive your talents to its highest degree. Be the best at what you do." Many geniuses, innovators, and visionaries have applied deep work towards their work ethics, and in result, accomplished so much in their areas of specialty. Remember that nothing worth having comes easily. You must work harder than anybody else. Never give up, and you will see results. Have a true motivation to achieve your goals. There is no bigger achievement than seeing your ideas and convictions come to fruition. To finish this video, living and working in a deep and focused way is no easy task. Fighting against distractions, perfecting your concentration skills, and planning your days in advance are all elements that require a great amount of effort. It's much easier to let life pass by and work superficially. However, if you are here, it's because you really want to push your life to the limit and maximize your productivity. The sentence with which the author ends his book is, "I'll live a life of concentration because that's the best life there is." If you are ready to commit to a life of deep and focused meaning, leave your comment below. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to Full Insight. If you like our content, please share with a friend or a family member that might benefit with this message. Until next time.